The journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. It's never too late to lock in. It's never too late to try to become the person that you want to be. What type of person do you want to be? That's the question. Do you want to be the type of person that gives up, that doesn't try, that doesn't do what they want to do? Because when you're 60, 65, even 50, 55, and you wasted these precious years that you have on this earth, because your years on this earth are finite, and you didn't do what you wanted to do, you're going to regret it. Let's say you don't achieve what you want to achieve, but you tried your hardest to achieve what you wanted to achieve. When you get to a certain age, at least you can lay your head down on the pillow and go, I tried. You understand what I'm saying? Trying is a big part of relief. You'll relieve yourself if you try. If you never try, then you won't feel that relief. A lot of people don't feel relief in their heart because they're not trying. You don't have to necessarily succeed. All you have to do is try to succeed. Because if you don't try to succeed, you already failed. If you don't try, you automatically fail. As soon as you decide, I'm not going to try, that's when you fail. But if you decide, if you get up and you say, I'm going to go to the gym every day, I'm going to drink water every day, I'm going to eat healthy every day, I'm going to work on my business every day, I'm going to work on myself every day, I'm going to try to be the best person I can possibly be. In 20, 30, 40 years, when you lay your head on the pillow, you'll say, at least I tried. You'll feel relief in your heart. And a lot of people don't feel that relief because they're not trying. They're not doing anything. They're not doing anything. The average man, person, whatever, is waking up, playing a video game, going to sleep, maybe going to work, and then repeating that cycle. And it's a very depressing cycle. I think that's where, a little bit of depression can come from, is being stuck in a cycle, being stuck in a rut. You don't want to be stuck in a rut. You don't want to be stuck in a place where you don't know what to do because you're not trying to do anything. I think that's why a lot of people are miserable, because they're not trying. I think that's why a lot of people are spreading negative energy, because they're not trying. You should be the type of person that spreads positive energy, right? And anything that's not positive, you should block it out of your life. You should block negative energy out of your life. Like, if something is negative, you should cut it off immediately, because that's not good for your soul. It's not good for you. You need to gather the chi in your organs, in your body, and be able to say, I'm going to cut negative things out of my life. Because a wise man once said, if it leaves, it was never meant to be in the first place. And I get relief from that. I get relief from knowing that if something doesn't work out, if something doesn't happen the way I want it to happen, then it probably wasn't meant to be anyway. So I can take solace in that. And you need to take solace in the fact that you're trying. If you're going to the gym every day, if you're eating healthy every day, at least you're trying. A lot of people aren't trying. And also, a big part of relief, a big part of the sense of relief in your soul is knowing that you're trying your best, and bringing positivity to the world. Bringing positivity to the world is so slept on. People don't understand how powerful positivity is, because positivity attracts positivity and negativity attracts negativity. Positivity is very powerful, but you have to understand negativity is very powerful. So you have to choose which one you're going to adopt. Because if you're negative all the time, negative things are going to happen to you. Negative things are going to occur. If you're always talking down on people, if you're always being a D-head, if you're always being just negative, if you're always talking about people, if you're always putting yourself down, then that will reflect on your life. Bruce Lee had a quote and it went like this. He said, a man, I'm paraphrasing here, but a man shouldn't talk negatively about himself because words are very powerful and they can affect his life. So what you say, the words that come out of your mouth can affect your life. So if you walk around and you say, I'm a loser, my life sucks, this is too hard, I'll never achieve this, why is this happening to me? Then those words are going to have power over your life. Words have power. God gave words power. So with that being said, also on the flip side, if you're positive, then those words have power. If you walk around and say, my life is great, life is good, I appreciate life, I'm glad I woke up today, things could be worse, then that's going to reflect on your life and more positive things are going to happen. Most of the time, sometimes things go wrong. You have to understand that sometimes things just go wrong, You're not always going to have a positive experience. I like to say this because it's true. The world isn't all sunshine and rainbows. The world isn't all fairies and pixie dust. The world is a mean and nasty place that will break you down and destroy you sometimes. And that's just a fact of life. But you have to be Teflon enough to stand up and go, I'm not a coward. You can't be a coward. A lot of people are cowards, right? They give up. They quit. This is too hard. I can't believe this is happening to me. I don't have that mindset. I don't have the why is this happening to me mindset. The mindset I have is thank you, God, for giving me this challenge to overcome, to show you the soldier that you're creating. Thank you, God. I appreciate it. I appreciate this battle you gave me, right? If I lost my arm, I wouldn't say, I can't believe I lost my arm. Why is this happening to me? I would say, thank you, God. Thanks for giving me this challenge. Now I'm going to make my other limbs stronger. I'm going to become as strong as possible with just the one arm that I have. And a lot of people don't have that mindset. A lot of people have the mindset of, oh, this is too hard, so I'm going to give up, right? I remember back in high school, I broke my ankle, right? A lot of people, and the doctor told me, okay, you broke your ankle. You can't wrestle for this amount of time. I want you to take it easy. I don't want you to work out as much. I don't want you to do this. And I listened to the doctor. I said, cool. But I still did push-ups, right? I still did crunches. I was still working out. I was working out my leg that did work, right? Because my limbs still work. And this mindset of never giving up is a beautiful mindset to have, because a lot of people give up. A lot of people think it's hopeless. It's never hopeless. Hope is a powerful, powerful tool. Hope is the potion to success. Hope will bring you farther than anything. People that believe in God, people like me, we hope God is real. We hope that he's given us power. And us hoping he's given us power gives us power, whether you see it or not. Just the belief that he's given us power makes us stronger. When I'm in the gym and I'm doing pull-ups, I'm thanking God that I'm able to do pull-ups, and that's what gives me that power to do that extra pull-up. So believe you can do these things. Hope you can do these things. Spread positivity. Never give up. Don't let people piss on your Cheerios. A lot of people let people piss on their Cheerios. A lot of people are miserable, right? You have to understand this. A lot of people are miserable and they want you to be miserable too. You have to understand this. It's so important. It's so imperative that people are miserable and they want you to be miserable too. There are people that are having a bad day and they can't handle their bad day, so they want you to have a bad day too. They want you messed up too. They want that poison in your mind. Their mind is poisoned because they don't have a strong mentality, a strong enough mentality to think positively. So they go, okay, I'm going to try to poison his mind. Whether it's voluntary or involuntary, they're doing it. You understand what I'm saying? So they're thinking, okay, I'm messed up right now. I'm mad right now. This just happened to me. I don't like your shoes, right? I don't like your hairline. I don't like your hair. I don't like this about you. Why you not doing it this way? Right? That's what people do. And I don't think that's a crazy thing to say that people do that. I think if you are an adult, then you're either blind and you're acting like it's not happening, or you're ignorant, because miserable people want you miserable with them. And that's the truth. I mean, it's just the truth. You have to be able to fight it. There's a quote a wise man once said. He said, you can fight evil or you can run from evil, but evil is very, very fast. And that's very true. Evil is fast. You understand? So another thing you need to do is you need to learn how to stand up to your demons. You need to learn how to stand up to people that are negative against you. You need to learn how to never back down. A lot of people don't like when you never back down. They don't like that. People don't like when you never back down. People don't like when you say, this is who I am, this is what it is, and I'm going to be who I am. They don't like that. They want you to conform. They want you to follow the pack. They want you to be like them. And you have to refuse to do that.